Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Don from 1A Auto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And the next time you need a part for your vehicle, think of 1AAuto.com. Thanks.
In this video, we show you how to replace an outer tie rod on this 1998 Honda Civic. And we show you on the passenger side, but the driver's side's the same procedure. And the items you'll need for this is a new outer tie rod from 1AAuto.com, a 17 and 19 millimeter socket and ratchet, a 14 and 19 millimeter wrench, hammer, pliers, a torque wrench, and jack stand. Start off by removing your wheel. You want to loosen up these lug nuts while the vehicle's on the ground, then raise it and remove them the rest of the way, unless you have air-powered tools, so you can remove them entirely while the vehicle's lifted. Once those are removed, you can just pull your wheel right off. Right here is your outer tie rod. Measure from this boot to the center of the outer tie rod and remember that measurement. And now you want to use a 19 millimeter wrench on this nut and just loosen it up. And using pliers, remove this cotter pin. Now use a 17 millimeter socket and remove this castle nut, and you may need to just push the wheel all the way in. That way you can break it free. And then you can turn the wheel back and remove it the rest of the way. Hit the knuckle with a hammer, and that'll break the tie rod free so you can lift it up and out. And then we'll fast forward as Don just twists that off. On the right is the old outer tie rod, on the left is the new one from 1A Auto. You can see they're identical and will mount exactly the same. Twist your new outer tie rod into place. Now lift the outer tie rod and push it down into the knuckle and replace the castle nut. And then we'll just fast forward as Don tightens this up. Push the cotter pin into place. And then using pliers, bend the ends of it in separate directions. Now measure and make sure it's the right distance. If it isn't, you want to use that 14 millimeter wrench and you want to just turn this until it is the right distance. And once it is, use the 19 millimeter wrench to tighten that nut. And then replace your wheel and your wheel cover and then the 4 lug nuts. And you want to tighten them preliminarily, lower the vehicle and then tighten them the rest of the way, and then torque each of them in a crossing pattern to 100 foot-pounds.
We hope this video helps you out. Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free, 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.